this eyelid so he can't close his eye too hard on us. This horse has a very deep corneal ulcer that's going to require some very aggressive medical treatment. And to do that, we're going to place what's called a subpalpebral lavage catheter in there. He'll have a tube running from here all the way down to his withers, so we can get medicine in there every couple of hours. Very deep ulcer. So if we're not aggressive, we risk that getting deep enough where the iris prolapses and we lose the eye. So he's got a pretty hefty dose of sedation right now, some opioids. That's where the twitch is coming from. And then this is some numbing stuff that'll numb the surface of the eye where he doesn't feel anything. We can probably use a headstand on him. You may need some more drugs. I'm going to give him a little more sedation because the last thing we need is him moving while we stick a giant needle through his eyelid. We're also going to get some of his own blood, spin it down, and use his own serum to help stabilize this eye. Put some sterile gloves on. This horse will be getting an antibiotic, an antifungal, atropine, and his own serum every couple hours. Plus, we're going to order some flowable amnion product from Hilltop Bio that will help heal this thing super fast. Okie dokie. So this harpoon will go through underneath his eyelid and out the top, and this little foot is going to sit under his eyelid, and the medicine's going to go through the catheter, and we can put medicine in standing back at his withers, and he can close his eye, squint, do whatever he wants, and we can still treat it. So this, think of something pleasant, buddy. Gotta be very careful here. This is why adequate sedation and block is important. So he felt the pressure of that, but he really didn't feel any of the stick thanks to the numbing agent. So this, Autumn did a great job braiding his mane. So this will run all the way down. We'll suture this to his forehead. Trying to put that under the halter. This is pretty stretchy stuff, so they can't break it. Although pasture mates love to. Good job, Autumn. He's ready to go to a horse show. This stuff is so stretchy. It's amazing they can even break it, but they do. We'll take that off before we stab somebody. So this foot of the SPL is way up here, away from the eyeball, so there's no damage to the eyeball with that in there. And I like to use a dab of glue just to hold it right there. One there. And one about there. Get this sewn in place. This needle's no big deal after the one we shoved through his eyelid.
Right?
A harpoon is more accurate than... We can do your ears when we're done if you want to.
Right? I think I need a couple more.
The tape just serves as a safe way to get this attached to his forehead without putting a kink in the tube if you tried to suture it to it. Then can you see the ulcer? Right there's the really deep ulcer. Then we'll attach this catheter so we have an injection port. You grab me some tape on them. So we'll actually be administering all the eye meds from right here. This one will do. They give me a different injection plug too. These aren't very good. Just one of our regular ones. Use a popsicle stick, just something to kind of hold it steady. Give me a little bit of stain with a needle on it, Autumn, and we'll squirt some with a needle. If I got some out, you can just put a needle on it.
Yes, I made some right here for you.
That way we can make sure the line's working. Perfect. You can get in on this, John. This is the stain we use. But we'll be able to make sure our catheter's working without any problems. It feels like there's a kink somewhere. Yeah, there's a kink somewhere. Scissors. And this is why we test it. Right there. I think I just had the tape on there too much. There it goes. Hold that eyelid open on him and see that come out. There's a little resistance up there. Maybe this halter. Yeah. Coming out?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. All right. Let's get him an eye mask and he'll be good to go. Standard right should fit. I'm gonna try this tape. So this is going to be his life for a little while. Trying to save this eye. Because if we don't do anything, the odds of him losing it are very good. Look at this needle. It's huge. Good job, buddy. Got it. So this mask is called the Eye Saver for obvious reasons. This will protect the line we got in there, and if he wants to rub, he can, and it'll protect his eyeball and that catheter we just put in there. So we'll take it off several times a day to check on it. He's going to stay in the clinic for a while, then go home where the owners can administer everything. Just like that, subpalpebral lavage.